In this series, we'll be opening a fresh TCG card shop with one goal in mind: make £1 million profit. We'll need to buy stock, upgrade the store, and expand as much as possible to reach those levels. But how long will it take? When will we get there? And what expensive pulls are we going to get along the way? I'm prepared to go the distance to find out exactly how much it takes to get to that magic number. Okay, here we go. Outside our new store. Oh, hello, who's this? Bit keen, sir. I quit my day job to open my own card game store. This is it. Time to get down to business. Okay. I'm going to go for something similar to what I had in my other save, but for the purpose of this... Whoa! Jesus, dude. We're going to go for rounds, rares. Nice and straightforward. There we go. Confirm shop name, yes. Open phone and stock up on card packs. It's been so long since I've come back to the start of this game. Back in the other save, I'm up to like shop level 40 something, day like 100. And we're making money in this, but obviously like for this shop, it's all profit. Like no collecting. We're trying to get to a mil. It's going to be tough. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. If I can do it within 100 days, that would be insane. That's kind of like my target. So already setting like that objective of trying to get £1 million within 100 days of trading in a card shop. Can you imagine? That'd be amazing. IRL. This door's closed, so in terms of the space we're working with, it's literally as you see it, nice and compact. But let's start off day one task. Open phone and stock up on card packs. So stock order. Basic card packs. We've got 1,000 books. So let's go get some of these. Should we just get a bunch? And then... I mean, to start off with spending-wise, we're going to have to try and pull some cards as well. We're going to have to try and pull some cards. So, this is where our packages get delivered. You just rip them open. If you haven't played this game before, this is where the addiction begins. So, 32 a shelf. Box is done. Let's just fill up all of this. The red exclamation marks is us being prompted to set a price, which we will get to in a minute. I've got to try and find a good balance between like wanting to try and fleece the customers a little for a bit of extra cash. More than they'd probably like, more than the game would suggest, but enough to make sure they actually buy it. You know, I can't get away with like charging an extortionate amount to get to the money target quick. Because otherwise people would, you know, I could set it at like £100 a card pack, but like, you know, no one's going to buy that stuff. I want to make it affordable enough. So here we go. Set the target price. So target price is £2.70. We want to be in profit. So I'm thinking £4. If I was trying to get people to buy a bit quicker, you know, £3, £3.50, but somewhere in the middle, you know, a bit of profit. Bit of, you know, bit of temptation to get that extra cash. It's you know, £2.55 profit per card pack, so we're making good money on that margin. But I don't know if that's going to be too much. We can always bring it down. Okay, let customers in by switching the sign on. Here we go. Man in the counter. Crickets. Let's open some packs. Guilties. 3 pence. 4 pence. 7 pence. It's going to take a while to get to $1 million at this rate. Okay, that's actually not bad. 526. They're all going to be new. 517. 497. 10. First one above 10 quid's already popped. We'll take that. We're going to be trying to sell as much as we can. Okay, that was a dud pack. There was nothing above like 30p there. And even worse for the last one. But we got a few good ones there. This guy's willing to pay £1, £4 even. That's a pound change, so enjoy. Nice hair. And another £1 for you. Enjoy. On your way. Enjoy your packs. Successfully complete 5 checkouts. So do I just keep ripping? I think I do. Whilst we wait. I'm taking more cards than customers are. £45.98. That's solid. Full art. On it doesn't say which card that is, but these are really decent pulls, you know, for like the level we're at. This is like they're only basic card packs. Another 14-pounder. You can get god packs in this game where they're all at the same like level. So you see on this one it says like silver edition underneath. That's what kind of gives it the extra value. That one's got nothing, so it's cheap. First edition, there you go, £8.50. Another silver. And EX, they're good as well. A bit more monies. And then you get some even better ones in that kind of style. So yeah. Another pack. Oh, £4 on the dot. We like those kind of customers. £16 change. Trying to fleece me for all my cash. So expensive. Okay, so they are saying it's expensive. Okay, £3.50. Whatever. Let's just take it down a notch here. Let's just take it down a notch. Oh, he wants to trade. Dude, if you think I'm going to have cards to sell you right now, I do not have this card. Nope. Apologies. Buy a play table and put it in the shop is our next task. Okay. It's giving us like quite quick tasks to do. So we go into my DIY. These are the play tables. Free delivery. Nice. And we can get cash from people playing it. This is a big ass box. There we go. Let's set it up like that way. I want to make space as efficient as possible when we get to that get to the point of expanding the shop a little bit. So we've got to next task is let 10 customers play cards in the shop. So I'm assuming people know about this game. I will start speeding up the process a little bit. Whoa, dude. Fucking big spender. What is that? 56 quid? We will absolutely invite you back. And he's going to sit and play a game. What a legend. What a legend. Okay, so because we're trying to race to a mill, once we get through day 1, I'm going to try and start showing everybody what we can kind of spend this cash on. And we've got to try and buy licenses for the best kind of products to sell. I think I'm going to focus quite heavily on cards to start with. Just so like we can sell cards, we can rip cards, we can try and put some showcases out to sell individual cards for good prices, good profit, hopefully. Because obviously everything we pull in a pack is just going to be, you know, profit on anything higher than the pack itself, right? So 38.50. These guys are actually spending quite a bit, which is nice. This is a lot more than I thought for day 1. Okay, these guys are looking to play, so I'm going to get another table. Those guys, I think I've lost them, but we'll try and get a few people kind of sat in and playing. Let's put that there. I want to put some... I would love to have put another table there, but I can't because they're taking up a bit too much space. Again, whilst we wait, we'll rip a little bit. What I think I'll do at the end of the day is kind of just do a little summary of our most expensive pulls. I may even try and get some cards out on tables soon. Because like we're going to get some good profit. She's going to go... Watch? Okay, whatever floats your boat, madam. Okay, so this is kind of what we've pulled so far. So best card is that full art. Oh, crap, I've pulled it up. There we go. 45.98. Next one 16.23, 14.23, 13.10, 10, and then we're into single digits. But these are all really good for like day 1. We're talking like, you know, just this page alone at like over £100, and then we get into like the cheaper stuff. No, really good. Day 1 profit. I wonder how long it will take us to get to 1 million. Let me know. Let me know if you can successfully predict which day we get to 1 million on. Then I will shout you out from the comments. At the end of the last video of the series, I will make sure your name is plastered on the screen. If someone can successfully guess what the day 1 prediction is for the day that we get to 1 mil, I'll be insanely impressed. Like I said, I think it will be insane if we get to it within 100 days. But I've never played it like this before. I've never gone all in, just pure profit striking with what we sell, what we put out there. So it should be really interesting. So our shells are getting a little bit depleted here, so that's the wrong thing. We're gonna go. I'm gonna get a card table again. $400. It's pricey, but it's good for us to start selling some stuff. I need it accessible on both sides. There we go. And then once I've sorted this lady, I will start putting our best cards out. So, grab all of these. And we will put them all out. And we will set some prices. So I can sell this one, I'd say, for 52. A little bit higher on the profit. This one, I'd say 20 against the market price. This one's... the thing is, the lower it gets, the more people get a little bit stingy with what prices get. Well, I don't know about stingy, but you can't go too high. So if I start charging £15 on a £10 card, you know, that's a 25% increase. You know, whereas you might not think like, you know, £5 not much, especially when you get to like higher cards, but it does get a little bit more expensive for people when you start taking it up on the lower end cards. Not that they're the ones we want to focus on too much. So let's rip through these. We're going to start flying soon. Oh, my cashier skills are rapido. All those years in customer service. And yeah, I think after a decent start, I'm going to see what I can spend probably at the end of the day, because we haven't got too much cash right now. £300 is not it. And we're going to have to replace the cards on the shelf. I'm going to skip through packs a bit quicker now. It will obviously slow down a bit with the opening when we hit something good. So we'll always take a moment when we hit something decent on that. Alright. Another customer. What do you fancy, sir? Decent cards. Take a pick. No, he's not picked anything up. That's unfortunate. Is he going to go and watch? Is he going to go sit? He's going to go sit. A battle ensues. What you got? She's got 2 green ones. A couple of red ones and a blue one. Do with that what you will. Okay, so task slowly going up. 6 out of 10 on the left side there. I've got it's going to be tempting to keep ripping cards. Real tempting. I don't want to get too carried away, he says. Grabbing yet another one. That £50 would be good to sell. Any of them would be good to sell, to be honest, just to get our monies up. We'll see how much profit we get from the end of the day, but ultimately we've got to spend at the start. We've got to spend at the start. Those are 46.40 a pack. I do want to. So okay, here's the licenses situation, right? So you got cards here. You got to for like a bigger pack of 64. You got to buy the license. Again, probably not going to worry too much about getting that license because it's just double the original. It's not worth spending 50 quid. The boxes are slightly different. You can charge a bit more for the boxes. But what we really want to get to is the next levels of packs. Better cards, more expensive. So you've got to be level 5. That's another thing we've got to keep tabs on is the shop level. We've got orange, then purple, and then the red's the legendary. So that's where we want to get to for the big bucks. And then we'll have a look at all the different stuff we can buy. We've got different Like, the Destiny packs are a different like level. Different type of cards, which we'll show you. But again, they've got the 4 levels as well. And then we've got all the accessories and other bits that we'll get into a little bit later. But we're getting close to the end of the day. So the working day, as you can see top left, is nearly coming to 9 PM. That's when the shop closes, at 9. So no customers will come in after 9. And then in the morning we'll open at 8 AM again. I'm going to have to replace the cards on the shelf. So I'm going to get another 3 just so I can rip some as well. We're taking our profit margin down, but for the day. I hope all my business terms are right, by the way. I'm just occasionally I'll just talk out my cheeks, but here we go. 32 cards on the shelf, packs on the shelf. See how much we got left over for ourselves. It would be quite nice to have a little I'll take these up to 20 on the bottom, 32 on the top, and then the sneaky little stash down here for Roundy himself. No one can see me. Little card opening goblin behind the counter. Nothing to see here. A nice little card at the front there, the flame one, but not too valuable. La Pop. Again, I don't want to take too many at once. At 9 o'clock, so we're not going to get any more customers in. So we're at the end of the day here. I'll open these 2, and then we'll see what our day 1 tally is. Okay. Not too many expensive pulls. I am going to spend that last little bit on another... No, I can't even afford another card table. $400 is quite a lot. But yeah. We've made it through day 1, 9 o'clock. Couple of tables. Restocked the packs. Got some cards out. And let's have a look at our... yeah. So we're in negative. We made 437 revenue, which is solid. But obviously to spend a bit of upgrades and the supply cost is where it's taken down our profit. So that's our day 1 total. We're going to hop in to day 2. And just like that, we're back. Let's see how many customers are on the street today. It's a little quiet. Sun's just coming out. It's beautiful, beautiful blue skies. Wherever we are. Where are we? What kind of architecture we got going on here? Can't really tell. There's free delivery on Cheesy Bites Pizza, hot and ready. That's Pizza Hut, is it not? Okay. Come on in. The store is open. Grab as many packs as your little pockets can fill, sir. Can't decide if I really want this. Dude. You do. Absolutely do. Exact change. £10.50. Grab the card, sir. $52 for this is fair, but you didn't grab it. Come on. It's good to know my pricing is good for that, though. See you later. Whilst we wait for some more. That was an awful pack. We didn't even make 65p. We only made 65p. Jeez. Not much better. Not even a pound. I can't wait to get the better packs. Already. It's one day in and I'm already like craving a hit. Honestly, anything at the moment that's 3 figures is huge. £22 is good. I'm not expecting us to put like a £1,000 card early. Those are the kind of like the big hits. And like the ghost cards as well, the rare ghost cards. Again, any of those. Oof. Okay. We are making a little bit of cash. 14, thank you. On your way, sir. It's a little bit slow selling individual cards, but I think what I want to do is I want to get up to the £400 mark, so I can put out more cards individually to sell. collection grows, but we're not about collecting today. Not on this series. We are straight profit, and we've got to sell, and sell again. Okay, we're up to £400. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh. Again, trading. I ain't got nothing. Don't shake your head at me with a bit of... Wait, what are you doing behind the counter? You want to work here? If you do it for free. If you're keen, sir. If you're keen. Come back with a CV. Again, we can hire people in this game. I'll show you. There's the recruitment page as well. But it's cost. We might end up hiring some of the cheap, possibly like restockers. Dennis, looking at you, fast restock, but not as expensive as Angus and Benji and Lauren, because we're not spending £700 a day. We're not. Sorry, Axel. We're just not. Okay. He bought the card. That went under my radar. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Here's your £7 change. 73 bucks. We will take it. Yes, we will. Okay, I'm ripping through my own personal box. But we've got a few, like... Okay, so like... Oh. Is this a god pack? For EX, it is. Look at them all.
You can get god packs in this game where they're all at the same like level. So you see on this one it says like silver edition underneath.
All EXs. That is really, really good for us early days, because I will look to sell all of these and try and get that 80 bucks back immediately. That's a really good pack. So seeing as we've just done that, we're not going to expand the shop just yet. We will get there. Another card table. Yes, please. Rip that. Put that there. Sorry, sir. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Or Jesus, I can't really tell. £1.50. And he wants to trade. I ain't got that, sir. With trades, if there's anything I can make a profit on, so some people might sell me a card cheaper than the market price, which it will show on screen, then always take my next highest card. Second card to the customer. I swear I sold more than two cards anyway. I guess not. Right, so yeah, £22. All of these can go. Apologies to the collectors who play this game, because I am not going to be holding on to much. And I know that can be painful. But $1 million is a lot. It's a lot. And we're going to have to work hard to get there. You know, £112.32 is not close. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry. We don't want to miss anybody on the checkout. There we go. And just the one pack. Okay, no judgment. Tell your friends about us. Rounds res. Open for business. Lights are on. Nice and visible in here. It's not that pricey, madam. It's not pricey. He just brought half my stock. Thank you very much. £31.50 in the bank. Alright. There's one I haven't set a price for yet as well. Let's grab these. Okay, no more space. So put those back in. We'll set some more prices up for these. Oh, not £70. That would have been somewhat sneaky. I'll charge it a little bit more on that one. And a little bit more on that one. Cool. Oh, he's taken a card. We like that. Thank you, sir. £3 a card is not gonna be the one eventually. Oh my lord! You see what I mean, dude? I'm a small business owner, and you're trying to sell me a £4,000 card. This is typically where I charge like maybe 3,500. If he accepts it, then I can make £500 on a sale like that. But unfortunately, I just don't have it. I don't have the cash in me, I'm afraid. But feel free to spend with, you know, 3 cards for you. £44. Lovely stuff. And a card for you, sir. Please bring your large wallet back anytime. Another one. Back behind my counter of tranquility. Okay. £17, we'll take that. An EX. Another £5 in there we'll look to sell as well. I see you on the checkout, my dear. I'm just doing what everyone else wants to do. And that is ripping packs. 6 packs for you. Hope you pull something good. Milady. Hello, sir. Nice hoodie. Nice hoodie. Nice trainers as well. Good colour. Good choice. You gonna go play? Oh, blimey, he's not happy. Temper, temper. Nice. They'll earn some cash for me for playing as well. So, with the tables, let's show you the events you can run. So, my tables are on the standard format. So, I charge £7 an hour for anyone sitting there. So, you can see top right just made £3.73 from their time on it. Random pack rarity and price increases with on the next day. So, it's just different effects of different tournaments. But eventually, we'll start upping the tournament types, so you go all the way up, and those ones will be like worth 70 quid an hour or something like that. So that's something we want to get to as well. Try and charge the maximum amount of money we can without scaring people away. Basic card pack's a little bit expensive. I don't know about that, so let me take it down a few more pence. It's not much profit on that, so hoping to just increase the amount of sales for now. Not doing too badly. I think I want to try and get the orange packs going soon, but I need another shelf to put them on, and then I need to buy the packs to put them on as well. So that's going to cost how much? Well, I need to get to level 5, so we're nearly at level 5 already. It'll be £300 for the license. That's already going to eat into what we can spend, and then a single shelf's 300. And then packs. We're going to need about £1,000 before we can start making the next kind of jump. And we're going to need to restock the blues at some point as well. Oh. We've got our first stinker. We will need to sort him out. He's stinking everybody up. Ah. That's not good. So for the stinkers, we will need to buy cleanser, which we don't have the license for, £150, and then the products themselves. So they will, as with IRL, they will stink up the gaff, and people won't want to come in. So we'll need to deal with them soon. But seeing as it's nearly 9 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna let him sit there for a bit, and then we'll try and deal with him and his other smelly folk when we can afford to get some like deodorant stuff, incense, whatever you want to call it. But another product that we need already. Decisions. This million's going to be harder than I thought. Alright, whilst they're doing their thing, and we've got no more customers as it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to rip open some more packs. Let's see if we can get anything good. A few small ones. £18, I'll take that. You got to think, well, I'm selling these packs at £3.20, so anything under £3.20 is a loss. It's either we sell the pack to someone for £3.20, or if we rip open something. He said that was expensive. What was he looking at? Nah, they're fine. They're fine. I don't believe him. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. He wants to trade. I don't have that. Better price for something I might have, but I don't have it. Sadly. Make sure you buy something on the way out, gents. No? Oh, this guy's buying some packs. Go on, sir. Sneak some more in. 3. £9.60 to end the day. Day 2, 9 o'clock. What's our profit? 3 dissatisfied customers as well. So we made nearly £200 profit. Again, we upgraded by buying a second card deck table. So without that, nearly £600 profit on items and gaming tables there as well. So, yeah, not too bad. But that's day 1 and 2 done of the series. We're going to be rolling out these videos quite frequently. So if you enjoyed, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Make sure you drop a comment. See if you can guess which day we're going to hit that 1,000,000 on. And if there's anything you think that's going to increase my chances of hitting that extra cash, especially early days, let me know. And I'll see if I can implement it in the next video. Thanks very much. Bye.